everybody. It is surgery day this morning, and I'm supposed to be there by 6 o'clock this morning. So I've got my shower in last night, got it in this morning, rubbed down with those special cloths they gave me after each time, and now I am ready to go. Took off all my nail polish. I feel very naked in so many ways, but I have to tell you, so no makeup, no polish, no nothing, very clean, but I did draw on my eyebrows. I have hypothyroidism, so the eyebrows don't grow in real well, so I feel like a total alien from another planet unless I have eyebrows. But anyway, so that's the one thing I hope I get away with. So anyway, okay, what am I packing to go? They are planning on sending me home today, so I am just taking with me some large underpants and some, mini pads, and in case I need those, and some chapstick, throat lozenges, a jacket because it's a little cool now. And I'm wearing these kind of like really loose pajamas that I got at, they don't really look like pajamas, they just look like a top and a pants, but I bought them at, I think I got them at Target a while back. No, I didn't. I got them at Ross, not Ross. Oh, can't wake up. My favorite place, TJ Maxx. And I was going to get Crocs because I don't normally wear slippers in the house because, we're in the desert, so there's scorpions. So I use flip-flops. That way I could see if there's something sitting on my flip-flops before I put them on. If I have to get up in the middle of the night, I don't want to put my foot in a slipper and then a scorpion being in there. So I use flip-flops. But so I bought these. These are non-stick or non-slip slippers that I found at TJ Maxx. And they're warm because I knew it was going to be a little cool this morning when we went in. So this is my, I'm going to wear this outfit, hopefully, on the way back home as well. And I don't have a regular bra on. I just have like a really loose, worn, it's clean, but sports bra that I know I can easily get in and out of. It's just going to be really comfortable to come home in and then slip into bed and not have to change, too much just yet, because I know I'm just going to need to just flop into bed and just stay there for a bit. So that's it. Nothing to drink this morning. They're going to give me a little drink with, they said gabapentin and something else for like anxiety and pain when I get there to the hospital, and I guess it's supposed to bring my anxiety down as well. So okay, they are not going to let my husband back there with me, so I have to go alone. So he's going to drop me off, and I am going to leave my phone, so I'm not going to worry about taking it back and documenting all that back there, because I have no idea what's going to go on, and I just want to, concentrate on just resting and getting ready to go home. But I will fill you in completely afterward. Okay, guys? All right. Hi, guys. All right. I am home. I am in bed. I am a little elevated because of the wedge pillow, but this is where I'm at. And because of the anesthetic that's still in my system, I'm kind of like coming and going and stuff like that. But I have to say, because I still have the meds in my system from the hospital, that it doesn't hurt that bad. It was starting to, and I took an 800 of my ibuprofen, waited about an hour, and it just seemed like it was growing. The pain was growing again. So I went for the big guns, and I just took a hydrocodone. So let's see if that one, helps the pain. Anyway, so they gave me an anti-nausea patch behind my ear, so I've got that for a couple of days, and then they said you can take it off, and they said don't touch it and rub your eyes and don't let it be around kids or pets, right? So make sure that it gets securely in the trash. And so it went very well, very quickly, I want to say, besides all the paperwork, asking you all the questions at the beginning. the last thing I remember was the anesthesia, of course, in the operating room. They couldn't give me Celebrex with the gabapentin at first before we went in, and that was what the doctor wanted them to give me, was one of those, both, one for the anxiety and one for pain, I think. But in any case, the Celebrex wasn't, it was flashing as some sort of you can't mix it with something I'm allergic to, right? A precaution. They said, I'm allergic to sulfa drugs. And for some reason, they said that you couldn't take that. We'd have some kind of the same reaction. And if I take sulfa drugs, I get hives and rashes and it burns, and it's just not a good thing. So obviously, it's an allergy. So then after that, I woke up, and I have to say it was really hard kind of trying to wake up because the room's spinning and you're in and out for a long time. They didn't let my honey go back and be there with me, so I was alone during that time, or with my nurse, and she was very nice. But, it was funny. The nurse that was checking me in was really sweet, but she wore a mask, thank goodness. She had a cough and she was sick, and she was just coughing all over the place. And I thought, it's kind of funny. They had me wash with all these antibacterial wipes and wash twice and take 2 showers and all that, and change your linens and put on clean pajamas and everything. And then I go and my nurse is sick and she's coughing all over the place. Poor thing. I offered her a cough drop, but she said she had one. So I hope she feels better. And then, when I left, it was so important for me to draw on my eyebrows. When I left, I realized that somebody had, I don't know, wiped my face while I was in the operating room or something, and half of each eyebrow was like gone. So I thought, what must have that looked like? I didn't even notice until I got home. Anyway, it was so funny. And, oh, this is funny. Okay, so when people are waking up, they say the darndest things in the OR, right? Not the OR, the recuperating room, right? Recovery room. And I saw a few people that, they were just saying all kinds of things, or screaming or crying or whatever. And I thought, I hope I don't do something like that. But what I remember is I woke myself up saying, TMI, guys. I woke up myself. I was alarmed, and I have to go number 2, really loud. And the nurse, I don't need to. I don't know why I said that. Maybe because I had pain in my abdomen. And then they said, well, you're recovering. It's okay. And, they talk you down. But I just this was my moment to say something weird. And that is what I said. Anyway, and I don't need to. I don't know why I said that. But, one thing I needed to tell you, though, was that if you can't, okay, before they send you home, they want you to pass urine, to urinate, right? And if you don't, my doctor wanted me to go a certain amount. So there's like a certain amount. And I think he wanted me to go 300 milliliters. And I could barely, produce like 100 milliliters, which is like a quarter cup or something. And at the same time, then they scan your bladder to see what's in it and what didn't pass. And it was completely full. So apparently, and it hurt too when I went. Not like a UTI hurts, it just like the bladder itself was hurting, and so it was asleep. They said the bladder's asleep. So now what you got to do is you got to go home with a catheter. So yes, I have a catheter, and that's one thing that I didn't want to happen, but it's okay. So it took her. It took my nurse like 3 times to. She tried twice to put it in and she couldn't do it. So she had to go get another nurse. So that was like an ordeal trying to put the catheter in. They finally got it in on the 3rd try. And then, yeah, so now it just is what it is. And she showed us, and she's like, you have she says it's very easy to remove it in the morning. So she showed us how to do that. But she said, keep it in until like 10 or 11 tomorrow morning. And then hopefully the bladder will be back to, back to normal. But if you don't, this is a lot of information, I know. If you don't, urinate by like 8 p.m., then you're going to have to, 8 p.m. or 6 p.m., and then you're going to have to come back here and we have a problem. So then we're going to have to deal with that. But she said, really, I think it's going to be back to normal. And that's what I'm hoping and praying for, because I don't need another issue. But anyway, so yeah, catheter is kind of a drag, but if you can go and you can do the milliliters like your doctor wants, you won't have to do this. So, but it's okay. It's all right. Honestly, it's not that bad. At first, it kind of like hurts a little bit when they put it in, but and they say, breathe, breathe, but it's over very fast. And now, I mean, yeah, it's uncomfortable, but I'm used to it and it's okay. And I am very sensitive because I have interstitial cystitis. So that's one thing I didn't want, and I didn't want something sitting there, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm home. I want to show you the beautiful flowers, honey, and the boys went to town and they just filled my room with beautiful flowers. So they brighten it up. I want to show you them because they are spectacular. So that is the first bouquet. Don't look at my messy bathroom. I left it kind of a mess when I left this morning. But they are such beautiful tulips, and I love tulips. All right, so that beautiful bouquet next to the iron and water bottle on the table is another bouquet. Isn't that pretty? I think the kids picked that one out. So everybody brought a bouquet. My honey and the three boys, and I think that's so sweet. And I think that one says my honey on it. Isn't that beautiful? This one has all these beautiful white flowers, and it looks so nice next to that wisteria painting. I just love it. It's so pretty. And then this little one that's on the nightstand here, so beautiful. And this is just a really sweet, dainty one. Isn't it cute? Just love it. Okay, you guys, it is late, later, and I'm going to go to sleep. Well, I'm going to go to bed anyway. I don't know if I'll sleep or not. But I forgot to tell you, now some people have like 2 to 5 ports or so, incisions. So when they do the laparoscopic hysterectomy, and he used the Da Vinci machine, and some people have only 2. I have 3, and so I'll probably show those to you tomorrow and you could see what those look like. And yes, my belly is swollen. It is more swollen than usual, so I know that's going to come down. But yeah, I've got 3. So one incision is my belly button in there, and then one on the right and one on the left, and they're probably about 1 inch or so. But anyway, so I'm going to let you go for tonight. Hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks for checking in with me, and I'll see you tomorrow.